Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie and today we're gonna do a few bookish days in my life. I never introed this video and I want to intro it now, but I went home to Iowa. I did some book shopping with my sister. We updated the reading journal. I read my most anticipated read of the year and a few other things. So I wanted to bring you guys along and let's get into it. Hi guys, we are actually at my hometown Barnes & Noble. I'm with my sister. This is Hallie.
Hi.
But this is literally the Barnes & Noble I grew up going to, and we're back here. I am going in for One Golden Summer by Carly Fortune. I haven't gotten it yet. It's her newest release and I really want to read it. What are you reading right now?
I'm reading Paper Doll by Dylan Mulvaney.
Nice.
So, yeah,
are you going to look for anything or just browse?
Just browse.
Love it. All right, let's go.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know.
It's literally like 9:30 in the morning. This Barnes opens at 9 a.m. So I made sure to get up and get ready and come straight here because my most anticipated read of the entire year came out today. Let's go get it. We have secured the book. I'm so excited. I have secured the most anticipated read of the year for me. This is obviously the third book in the Skyland series by Kennedy Ryan. And if you guys have read the other two, this book is about Hendrix, which is a friend in their friend group. And I'm so excited to read about Hendrix's story. Kennedy Ryan's writing for me is just top tier. I feel like everything she writes, there's so much emotion and care behind the characters. And that genuinely is just my favorite thing to read in a book. So I have been anticipating this read for so long and it finally came out today, so we had to go to Barnes and get it right away. I finished One Golden Summer actually yesterday so I could start this book right away when I got it, so I'm so excited. I don't have any books I'm reading right now because I am focusing solely on her. Also, look at the inside cover. The artwork is so cute. I'm so excited to read Hendrix's story. I've literally been craving Kennedy Ryan's writing, so we finally get to read it. We are going to start this bad boy today and see how much we get through. I actually have light I'm going on today, so hopefully we can get a good chunk of this done, but I honestly just want to savor it because I don't want it to end. I'm going to be so sad when it's over, so we're probably going to take our time through this book, but I am very excited to dive into it. We got our most anticipated read of the year secured. I'm about to pack up and go on the little bookish picnic by myself. Let's pack my bag and you guys can come with me. My friend Shaughnessy inspired me to do this because she loves to go on like picnics and just go outdoors and set up a blanket and read a book, and that is the vibe I want to go for today because it's so nice outside. So we're gonna do the same thing, but let's pack our bag. I'll show you what I'm gonna bring and let's go to the park and read. Before before I leave for the park, I want to show you what's in my little bag. I have been obsessed with this bag. My friend Hannah actually got it for me for my birthday and she customized it. It's literally so cute and I was obsessed with it when she gave it to me. She did a bow, headphones, an iced coffee, a stack of books, an N, and a heart, and it's literally perfect for me and I'm obsessed with it. I've been using it nonstop. So I'm going to show you guys what I packed. Okay, first thing is my headphones. I like to listen to music or like different playlists of a book when I'm reading it, so I like to have these on hand. I'm bringing my Kindle just to have options because I do have my physical book, but I also have books on here, so kind of whatever I'm in the mood for, I'll decide once I'm there. I just have this little pouch. This is from GOA Accessories. It's so stinking cute. She sent me a bunch of stuff and I'm obsessed with their products. It's just this little gingham pink bag. I just put camera stuff in it. I do have sunglasses in here and stuff like that. And then of course I have my current read, which is Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. I'm only on page 106, but I have been absolutely loving this book. I love Kennedy Ryan with my whole heart. I literally cannot explain it, how her writing makes me feel. So I'm trying to not read this so fast because I don't want it to end because it literally just came out this week. I do love this book so far and I'm excited to continue reading it. I'm bringing some snacks and stuff in my little cooler that I have downstairs, so I'll pack that up and then we will head over to the park. I'm very excited to just chill out, spend some time reading outside because it is so nice out, so let's go. Here's my little setup. We're kind of in the sun a little bit. I have my bag and my book and headphones and some drinks in there, but I'm just gonna sit here and read for a little bit. It's so cute by the little water. Let's get to reading. Now the next day, I told you guys in my last Bookish vlog I was possibly going to update my book journal and I didn't get to it there, so I really wanted to include it in this one. Here is my little book journal. I honestly have not updated it in I don't know how long. It's been forever. So we have a lot to update today. I am kind of a perfectionist when it comes to this stuff, which I know is such a flaw because it's just for fun, but I also like love making things very cute and just putting a lot of effort into it. That's why I haven't sat down and gotten to it, because I want a lot of time to work on it, but we have time today. So we are going to head downstairs, get out all of my supplies that I use for journaling and go through all the books I've read recently, and I'll show you guys kind of the process of what I do and final outcome. So let's get started because we have a lot to do. I just wanted to take a second and thank today's sponsor, which is BetterHelp. One of the most important things to me is making sure that the people around me can share whatever problems they're going through. Sometimes it's beneficial to have someone outside your circle that you can talk to. And therapy can sometimes sound like a scary thing because for so long it was something people didn't really talk about. For example, my parents' generation would kind of just bottle up their feelings and look at it as character building, not problems that they needed to fix. And despite us growing up in an era of mental health awareness, there are still 37% of Gen Z who believe that those that seek therapy are mentally weak. What? That's why in honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, BetterHelp is sponsoring today's video, and I'm working with them to stop the stigma around mental health support and encourage more people to get support from a licensed therapist. Therapists are there to listen, ask questions, and help you see things from a new perspective. They can give you advice and different techniques to make a positive change in your life, and BetterHelp's mission is to make starting therapy as easy as possible. If you think you could benefit from speaking with a licensed therapist, make sure to click the link in my description or go to betterhelp.com/NatalieLawyer to match with a therapist in as little as a couple of days. Using my link will also get you 10% off your first month of therapy. If this sounds like something you're interested in, make sure you guys check out the link in my description, and thank you again to BetterHelp for sponsoring today's video. I have everything set up. I'm going to show you what I'm working with. I'm going to be honest, it's not pretty. It's very chaotic. I need to organize and I haven't done that. So we're just going to work with what we have right now. So I have my little cart right here. It is such a mess, but it has everything on it that I use basically for like journaling or junk journaling, anything like that, all my different supplies. Jensen and I both kind of journal, so we have different papers. So all of my paper is on this side and then her stuff is on the other side. And then this is my little Polaroid printer that I print out my pictures with. So for example, I'll show you. So these are ones I did at the very beginning of the year, but this is an example. I'll print out a cover of the book and then kind of something to do with the book or fan art or something like that. So this is the printer I use for that and I love it. I'm just gonna kind of figure out my spreads and all the books that I need to do, and then I'll show you guys the process of me putting it all together. So let's do this. Photos are printed. I just did the cover of the book. I found like collages on Pinterest of things that represent the book and then printed those. So let's get down to laying everything out and rating them on my page. Base is laid down. It wasn't perfect, but that's okay because we're gonna put some tape up top to kind of cover it up. So let's see what we have going on here. We're doing the conditions of will right now. I feel like this one will be good. So we're gonna start with this. Now we're gonna let's lay down the book cover here. I just finished the conditions of will page. I think it turned out super cute. I just added some stickers that I feel like represents the book. And then obviously my rating, I rated this book a 4.25. I really, really loved it. This is the final product. Now we're gonna move on to One Golden Summer on this page, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite.
Just finished my One Golden Summer spread. I really like how it turned out. I like how both these pages turned out together. They're so cute. But at the top, I just have a little guest check. And then if you've read the book, you will understand this. I wrote a couple things in there that have to do with the book. Again, a collage from Pinterest. I just added some gold stars, some sunglasses, because it's obviously based in the summertime. We did some flowers. And then I did in my stamps One Golden Summer. I gave this book a 5-star. I was obsessed with it. And then 28, because it was the 28th book I've read this year. These are my 2 spreads for today that we are catching up on. All right, now it's time to kind of lock in. I am on page 162 of Can't Get Enough, and I really, really want to get through this book either today or tomorrow. So we're gonna lock in right now and sit down and read. I've been loving this story. I just want more. Let's get into Can't Get Enough. I've been loving this book so much. This entire series to me is so special. I just absolutely fell in love with it. My first ever Kennedy Ryan book was Before I Let Go, and I read it last summer before I actually met her at the Columbus Book Festival. She was a dream come true. One of my favorite authors I've ever met, and just favorite authors I've ever read in general. But I absolutely fell in love with her writing, and then obviously continued the series and have started to read her backlog. So I was so beyond excited when this book came out. It's Hendrix's story, and if you haven't read the other 2, you must. It is literally the best series ever. I'm obsessed with it. I've really been loving Hendrix's story. She's very girl boss. She's very tell it how it is, and I love that about her. She doesn't feel like she needs a man, but when Maverick kind of comes into her life, it's a little tricky because there are ties from the past with someone she works with who dated Maverick. So nothing has happened between them yet. They've just met a couple of times at different events, and he's interested in investing in her business. There's obviously a little bit of flirting going on, but she feels like she can't go for it because she has this business partner that used to date Maverick. So it's very sticky. I'm trying to savor it because I love this series and I don't want it to end. We're gonna read right now. So let's sit down and get more into Can't Get Enough. So guys, I'm so sad because if you guys like watch me regularly, you know I have this little blow up stool from Five Below, and it popped on me after like 2 years, so I need to get another one. But it's honestly like a necessity to me at this point, and I've been struggling reading in this chair without it, so I need to do that soon. Anyway, let's get to it. New location unlocked. You will see this in a video very soon, but I wanted to wrap up this vlog because I finished Can't Get Enough by Kennedy Ryan. This was my most anticipated read of the year because it's the 3rd book in the Skyland series, and I gave the first 2 books 5 stars. I will say I really enjoyed this book. I ended up giving it a 4.25. It was my least favorite of 3 Skyland series books, but I still loved it. It's like a 5-star series for me all around, but if I had to order the series, the 2nd book is my number 1, the 1st book is my number 2, and this book is number number 3. I really enjoyed it, and I love Hendrix, and I love her character. She's like the most girl boss person you've ever met, and I love how she can do her own thing and doesn't need anyone else in her life. But once she finds that someone else, it's very special to her. There's a billionaire man in it, and I don't love that trope. It's not my favorite. So I think that's what kind of brought it down for me just a little bit. But again, I love the story. I love the characters. I love the cameos from the characters in the other books. That was like my favorite part. And I obviously love their relationship in the end, and I think they're perfect for each other. Overall, I absolutely loved this book, and I definitely recommend the entire series if you haven't read it, because I'm obsessed with Kennedy Ryan and this series overall. But I just wanted to wrap up this vlog and let you guys know my final rating. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in my next one.